The white shoe slaying. So white shoe is gonna play a big role, I guess. Curious what size that white shoe is. Oh, well, it's a women's shoe, I guess. Oh, that's not creepy at all.
Hey ladies, get out of the road!
Yeah, that's definitely creepy, right?
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
All right, another place to go.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short
A new letter?
Wait till the letter's going a good time.
Yeah, I want to make homicide.
Interesting.
You know, you've got it made if you can get to that. Yeah, I'm thinking moving up to 45.
Where's the exit? Oh yeah, here it is.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it.
Oh, it's raining, huh? You know what? I'll drive to the first one. And I don't mind that.
Fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, California's love affair.
This one doesn't seem like it's too far away, maybe.
Up in San Quentin, there'll always be killers.
Although it's hard to tell, really. Because as
As
far as I know, there's no like big map, so you can see. So I don't really want to do the dispatches, so we're gonna ignore that. We have bigger cases on our mind.
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of
Oh well, oops, sorry, police officers. Whoops. Well, all cops are bastards, right? So I did a good thing, I think. We're here, pretty much? Yeah, just the left turn.
That guy there will lead us up.
Why are we driving so slow? Oh, we need to follow this guy. Okay.
I'm stealing myself for what I'm about to see.
That'll just be another dead body. Used to see.
Yeah, let's see if this one is any more gruesome than the previous ones. Or if it's pretty much just along the same lines.
Detectives?
Phelps and Galloway.
Ooh, nice letter code, buddy.
Scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awful.
Are you allowed to wear a letter
I
coat
think
like
that's
that?
the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
That's
Looks like she was
unlucky.
tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Triple
death.
braid
From a
again.
temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Interesting. So there are some differences this case. Clearly like the missing shoe, but yeah, it definitely looks like the triple braid rope again.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Okay, we'll have to get some intel on that. Let's see, anything on this hand? No wedding ring? But also no wedding ring missing, it seems like. Like, it looks like you were just not married. in the first place? It doesn't look like any jewelry was taken from you. Were you wearing jewelry? Maybe around your neck. No, no. Sometimes it's so finicky getting the right part to examine. Nope. I kind of wanted to examine the body. Can I? No, I can just do the arms or the head. Can just do the arms or the head. Can't even do the foot. Oh, there's $5. Hey, $5 is $5, right? This doesn't look like anything. Pocket it then. Come on. Well, those are the tire tracks.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Yeah, you wouldn't really come here in a car otherwise. Let's see, what else do we have? Footprints? What size shoe is
Drag
this?
marks. Killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Anything else we have to go on? Looks like it's just those 3 clues, huh? Just those 3. Okay, well. Oh, what's this? Could it be a witness? A relative?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Okay, so what do you have for us, Miss Barton?
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Okay, the awful hobo. Do tell us more.
Description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hobo leader.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Uh-huh. Sure, hobo leader, huh? Okay, I'm gonna make a phone call to get intel on the laundry pad place? The laundromat?
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can
All
you
right,
track
good.
down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks, ma'am.
Oh, nice. Okay. Do you have anything left to do here? Doesn't look like it. Let's go to the laundry services first before we go to a hobo camp. Any car we want to take? Oh, this one. You want me to drive? I want you to drive though. Scoot over.
You know the way. You can drive.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on it. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow.
True.
Can't be the same guy as the same, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
It could. But so far, other than it being a woman, yeah, a lot of the relation seems to be missing. Like, no wedding ring stolen, not left naked, no message left on the body. no foot, like stampings. Although there is the strangulation that was the same as one of the previous ones. So there's something to say for it being similar.
Change back into those white bucks.
Can I talk
Phelps
with
and
someone?
Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
Okay, sure, I'll look for myself.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
F1363, right? This one. Wasn't it this one?
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Yeah, that seems to be the one. There we go. Easy as that. Was that all that we had to do here? All that we had to do here. I mean, Hobo Camp, you know, might be a place, but I still feel like maybe that neighbor is just angry at homeless people for no real reason. So I wanna check the house first.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
But the last one wasn't a wife killer.
Please, please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic type show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Literally, like the last case wasn't a wife killer because it wasn't the husband that did it. Okay, well, I guess we'll start knocking. Or do we want to look in your backyard first? See if you don't have an incinerator. A lot of toys. Ooh, hello, actually. That's some nice rope.
With the ligature marks.
And it looks a bit cut off here. It's good to see. For the rest, this seems okay. Nothing too suspicious. Okay. Open up, LAPD.
Hello? Yes? Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news.
That's rough, buddy.
Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss.
Yeah, now you made us tell you in front of your kids.
I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
it's procedure. You see to your girls.
Yeah, it's just procedure. I want to follow you, though, to make sure you're not trying to hide any evidence.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide.
Okay, he's sitting down again. Oh, what's this? Chess.
Want to hear something funny, Tarleton?
Oh,
some bums
it's not
think filling
chess.
out a missing persons report actually
Parents
check if she was
bar.
regular.
Okay, yep. Always a good clue when we find a bar.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
Oh, what's this note?
I don't think this is going to help us.
Yeah, that doesn't really look too interesting. I guess we can't intimidate the kids into giving us info. Ooh, a purse?
So she went out without her handbag?
That's interesting. What's in here?
At least she
Lipstick?
spared that particular indignity.
Yeah, looks like just lipstick. Doesn't look like we can really find anything on it. And then
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
a driver's license. T. Tarleton. Wow, that was only valid for 1 year? That seems really short. Like, issued November 27, 1946, expires November 27, 1947. Like a 1 year expiry. It's very quick. Ooh, boots. Hello. Muddy boots.
You can see if Pinker can
Footprint
match the
8.
impression of the crime scene.
Good information. Okay, this is his car, like a beige. I don't know what car it is. I don't know cars, to be honest. Don't know why I looked. Can I not climb this staircase? Really? Really? That staircase is impossible to get on top of? Sure, okay. There's a doghouse, but no dog. That's a bit weird.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
Oh, let's look. Ooh, some photos and I guess a boat thing. He's really into boats. Doesn't really look like it's of too much interest. Okay, this is a kid's room.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
New Testament, so they might be religious, although I guess 1940s America, that applies to a lot of people.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Some kids' drawings. They are not the best artists, but they're expressing their creativity, so it's fine. Another matchstick pack?
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
Yeah, they definitely have been there multiple times.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
That is a bit weird to have a picture of your wife and you married turned down. And another purse?
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
I guess that's irrelevant. think I've had a pretty decent look around. Let's chat.
For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Alright. Husband of murder victim Teresa Tarleton. And we're talking to Lars Tarleton. Let's talk about possible suspects.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
Dang, that doesn't give me a lot to go on. Let me see. Yeah, we don't really have any reason to suspect him here yet. I think I might just go with truth.
So you don't know anyone who would want her dead?
No, I don't.
Well, that wasn't the right path to go on. All right, let's ask about his alibi.
Party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
She was bored and decided to leave. We were having a good time, but she was bored.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. A bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Well, it does sound like someone would want to hurt your wife, and that person is you for feeling this way.
Mr. Terrellson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Oh, you are lying out of your mind, my friend.
Spill it, Terrellson. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
So you say that your wife leaves the party drunk, right? And you go home, you pay the babysitter. You don't hear back from your wife. You don't worry. You don't wonder. You don't go visit her at the bar.
In sickness and in health. To love and to cherish, Lars.
And you're the perfect husband, I suppose.
Thanks for answering our questions.
I guess he really did do that, but...
You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life.
Well, yes, but maybe, like, talk that out when she's not drunk.
Appreciate your time, sir.
You know? Like, sometime during the day, talk to her a little bit and see, like, hey...
Kind of rings true.
Maybe. Either way, we need to check the alibi. This Bobby Ross character.
Oh yeah, actually, let's get this Bobby Ross character. Let's get a location on them. Because I want to know what he has to say about this party.
Phelps, batch
But yeah, like, if your wife is drunk, that's not the time to make a
You run an
point.
address for a Bobby Ross, then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks.
Right, that should take care of that. So we just can go to... Wait, the Tarleton residence still has something? We're missing a clue. We are missing a clue. Don't mind me coming back in. Just combing over your place once more. These are the shoes. We looked at those. Was it maybe the handbag? Maybe we can do something with the lipstick. No. Guess not. Okay. Oh,
Lars was out in the rain last night.
I missed that.
Sounds like the Terrelson broad had her last drink at Baron's bar. We should check the place out.
Okay, well, that would have been a good clue to find, I guess. But oh well. Yeah, we're going to the bar. We still have the hobo camp, but I'm leaving that for later. I don't think that's necessarily something to go on.
Can you drive to this one?
Like, it could just be like the neighbor not liking the hobo camp and wanting us to do something about it. These clues we're following so far have a more direct relation to the victim, so I feel they give us a bit more insight into what happened.
Gents, drink. Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This is about Teresa Terrelson?
Huh,
Yes, it
how
is.
did you
Heard
guess?
about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. You know, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Interesting, the babysitter said he was out. Very suspicious. Okay.
What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
I don't have a reason to think this guy's lying.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
Where's that goddamn waitress? That's one heck of a Sunday.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591.
Okay.
Should be traceable.
Theresa's T, yellow cab, 3591. Okay, fair enough. This guy seems to be talking the truth.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
You've never served him.
Not a chance. By the sound of it, he's the type of bum you send packing right when he walks through the door.
That might have been a lie, yeah. I actually realized, like, as I said, truth, that he kind of looked a bit
Any idea
suspicious.
where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
She was murdered, Benny. Brutally murdered. If you like this lady, you should give us something.
You telling me I'm not cooperating? Watch it, pal.
You want us to catch the guy, sir. We need information, not cute answers and delaying tactics.
I do my best, goddammit. What do you want from a guy?
Any of your regulars know the broad?
Ask him yourself.
LAPD, keep your seats, boys. This won't take a second.
Well, he wants to run for some reason. That's suspicious.
LAPD, what are you running from, sir?
Come on, got a ride. Get in and drive.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Yeah, I don't see why this guy is just driving away. Oh, sorry about that. Come on, shoot out his tires, Rusty.
Back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine. Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Yeah, I know, I'm working on it. You can't be that mad that I haven't gotten close yet in a second. Wow, that was such a bad shot.
Clean this asshole off the road.
Yeah, well, don't run from me again, or I'll shoot you.
Hands in the air.
Yeah, there we go. That was a bit awkward.
Richard Bates, what is it you want?
I'll ask the questions. Firstly, why did you run?
I don't mix with cops if I can help it.
Huh.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Sailor, huh?
Tell us about Teresa Terrellson.
What's to tell?
What's to tell? Really?
So what
Come on,
happened when
guy.
you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like a good person. Should have just told the truth on the first one so I didn't get screwed. But no, he had to make it difficult. So now he goes to jail. Why does it have a telephone icon? Oh, here it is. Okay. Can we make a call? I don't think we need to make a call, actually. Wait. Let me just see. I guess we just have the hobo camp. Alright, let's go to the hobo camp.
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591.
We'll drive
They all
ourselves
signed
this
into
time.
11K.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
And yeah, we'll see. Also, we do have the cab, of course. Wait.
Cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west on 7th Street.
Yeah, we want to follow that.
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phelps. The cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
I hope you're right.
Yep, we're turning around for that.
See our taxi
Definitely
anywhere?
sounds like a good clue. Come on, let's go. Gotta go there quick. Oh, come on. What are you parked here for? Make some space.
Sighted in the corner of Wilshire and Whitmer. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitmer, 11K.
Yeah, I know where it is. I just need to get there.
Where's that cab got to now?
Keeps driving. Can't we like send someone to like arrest it?
Further on your APB on yellow cab number 3591. Vehicle identified as Reggie's Cafe, heading north on Whitmer.
Reggie's Cafe, huh? Oh, we might be here now.
3591. That's him there, Phelps.
Ooh, you look angry.
We're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It's a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like
That seems really late.
Been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
Sorry about your day, buddy. But yeah, you have been a big help. So, oh right, we need to make a phone call actually. Because we gotta get an address on that place. On the Crystal Ballroom. And maybe we can get confirmation on the alibi.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thank you.
Interesting. So we have a sailor at the Central Police Station, huh? Yeah. Do I want to go? I'm gonna go to the hobo camp. I'm not sure if it is anything, but I want to check.
I'm sorry, sir. Police officer, I need your car.
Be careful with it, copper!
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm not even driving it.
Looking for a tall, disfigured man at the camp.
Could be difficult. Most bums look deformed to me.
Come on, Raxby.
Nice
This
parking.
isn't Gothic fiction. Hobos are just like you or me. They're just men who've fallen on hard times.
You ain't much of a detective, Phelps. You think a hobo's like me. Rule number one, how do I smell?
Of alcohol and stale sweat. You know, I may be on to
Ooh. Ooh, that one has to hurt, Rusty. That one has to hurt. Alright, hobo camp. I'm not sure there is really anything here, to be honest. But maybe they've seen something.
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. Do you know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here. We should follow the lead. These guys can wait.
Is that all? I guess that's all.
Phelps, leave him be.
I want to check the hobo camp. Wow, that's actually like a big hobo camp. Like way bigger than I thought it would be. What the heck? I thought it was maybe gonna be like 2 tents or 3 tents or something. But like, it's full on like little huts. What the heck? That's wild. Okay, well, sorry that you have to live like that. Because we're going into the police station now and following up on this,
You drive. I need to go
sailor.
over the case notes.
We'll see what they have to say.
He's in interview 2.
Interview 2? Thanks.
What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Okay. Seems like he's aware of the trouble he's in. Wait, where's interview 2? Is it here? No, these are just holding cells. Okay, well, come on. Let me pause here. Where's interview 2? Interview room 2. Is it here? Oh, it's here, isn't it? There we go.
Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's bar. What time did you arrive?
Yeah, let's see.
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrelson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
I need more info, buddy.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
We need to go to that Crystal Ballroom.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
We have him taken in. It doesn't seem like he's actually the guy, though.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup.
What about prior to the murder?
Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab and I caught a bus back to the base.
She caught a cab, huh? Weren't you in the cab with her? No, this was the cab from the Baron's bar, not the cab that they took from the other place. Yeah, because he drops them off at Crystal Ballroom. This is after Crystal Ballroom. Let's see. Where'd you go after Crystal Ballroom? I think the wind had gone out of her sails. She caught a cab and I caught a bus back to base. Do we want to buy that? That gives us no info to go on if we buy that. I'm gonna doubt him.
We spoke to the cab driver. Tell us what really happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all upset about her husband bawling about her kids. She looked old. Left around closing, maybe 1:30. Got on a bus and she fell asleep on my shoulder.
Which bus?
An All-American 249. I went past her place. She jumped off and I stayed on it downtown. After that, I caught another bus to San Pedro. The Indiana's down there. She's being scrapped.
And that was the last you saw of Teresa.
Yeah, that's right. We didn't say much. I think she was kind of embarrassed.
Okay. What about the cab ride?
The cab driver said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
That's not how I'd put it.
That's not how you would put it. Do we have something that literally says that he was getting handsy? I don't think we do, right? No, it doesn't list it here in the evidence. I'm gonna just doubt.
So the last thing you wanted was her playing hard to get. Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing. Not even a little hand relief. She had another couple of drinks. There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Well, at least we got all of them right.
And inform the commander.
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
Well, that seems like a good clue to follow up
Drive all
on.
the way to San Pedro and check his locker?
Let's see if the bus story checks out.
There's a depot at 1660 Beverly Boulevard.
Okay, so we have the hobo or the bus depot. Let's check the bus depot first. Oh, exit is here. Okay. Yeah, let's check the bus depot first, I think. And if that doesn't check out, then we can go to the hobo camp.
3 suspects in the can and 1 on the hook. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
Yeah, this... we definitely don't really have anyone yet.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Only have time to get downtown.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, we have Lars Carlson picked up.
11K, roger.
That's a very different time than we were told. And that matches with what the barman said about calling home and then the babysitter picked up. Right, here's the bus depot. This is 11:44 p.m. It's like midnight. Look how dark it is. How is this? Or what wait, was it 11:44 p.m. or 1:44 p.m.? If it's 11, then it makes sense, I guess. If it's 1, then it would be like a bit weird. Wait, what was the number? All American 249. $707. Nope. Nope. Is it any of these? No. Nope. We checked these, right? Yeah, that didn't match. That didn't match. Guess we'll go inside and ask, maybe?
And thank you, ma'am. You have a safe trip now. Where are you boys headed today?
LAPD. We're after the driver of All American 249. Would have been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute. Frank Zeffirelli. He's your man.
Where can we find him?
Frank is out on the 7-4.
Can you tell us the route?
Hang on. I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
Okay, thank you. I guess we're checking.
I'll need to run the loop.
Huh. That seems like it's gonna be a bit annoying.
The whole thing, are we?
Won't take long. We have a siren.
Really? We're gonna drive that? Seems a bit weird. We could just get him in afterwards, right? Well, I guess we have to,
All American 7-4, let's go get him.
Yep.
This could be a long trip, Cole.
Or it could be a short one.
And here's me without my hip flask and only a pain in the ass for company.
Way to
Well,
kick
I'm
off the
gonna
ride in
hope
high
it
spirits,
is a short one.
Comments like that put me in just the right mood for some legwork.
Touchy.
You know what your
we'll
problem
see.
is? You don't like hard work. This kind of rigorous search is what police work is all about. Discipline.
Save it, Phelps. You're just as bored as I am.
We're just gonna follow this red line. And hopefully we run into the bus sooner rather than later. Because I still feel like this hobo thing might not lead to much. It's probably just like some unrelated hobo. I don't know. Could be something, of course, but I feel like the killer that we've seen is working too sophisticated to just be like a hobo. Like a hobo would have more interest in selling things like the ring we found at one of the murder sites.
Nope, still no sign of him.
Did you doze off, Rusty? I think you slept through my song.
Come on, don't turn in front of my car. Trying to chase a bus here.
Yeah, very funny. Just give me a nudge if you see him, all right?
How about you nudge me?
I think that's a job for your wife.
Oh, Rusty.
Okay. Well, we're gonna keep driving now that they're done talking, I guess. And hopefully we can find him soon here. No one yet. Keep bumping into stuff. But that's fine. Oh wait, nope. Frick. Just like they're sorry about your hot dog stand.
Most informative. Thank you.
Okay, here we go. And we just gotta find the bus. And then when we find it, we should be able to just pull it over with like a siren, right? Maybe I should have driven the route the other direction. So we would like go against the grain. I'm not sure if that would be quicker or not. Maybe it would have been.
How long is this bus route?
Too late
It
now.
actually covers an area around the size of Central Division.
The probability is we'll find it about halfway around.
Bad luck says we'll be chasing it all night.
I mean, surely we move faster, right? Like, I'd imagine we drive faster than a bus that has to make stops.
Against the rules to drive like this without a siren.
It's fine, it's fine. I don't want to put on the siren because it's annoying. I don't like the noise. So I'll just break some rules. It's okay. Can you get out of my way, please?
Just go
Thank you.
easy, Phelps.
Hopefully our car
This is
doesn't give
starting to
in.
grate a little.
Oh, there we
Whatever
go.
happened to the joys of rigorous search?
There it
Dog
is.
policeman, No,
They went out the window
Let's
about
pull
2
him over.
blocks.
that's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
Hello.
Some kind of problem, buddy?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
So he did drop her off near the hobo camp. That's good to know.
Sailor boy escaped by the seat of his bell-bottom trousers and left the broad alive.
Left her by the hobo camp.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
We can't eliminate any of them, but the disfigured man should be our starting point.
I'm gonna call for some backup. These bows hate cops.
Yeah, you do that. But also you should drive, so maybe I should call for the backup. Anyway, hobo camp it is. It's the only clue we have left. Yeah, it was 1-something p.m. This looks way too dark for the time.
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far. I need you to stay copacetic. We need to hold out for the cavalry.
How do we do that?
Like this.
Well, you are certainly just murdering.
Last night?
We need to fight for it!
Okay, that's random fireworks I hear in the... I don't know who's lifting firework. That is so loud. Hello? Like, who's firing fireworks in the middle of August?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
Yeah, but we're still taking you downtown. And I'm gonna take a look inside your little house here.
Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Sausage, shoot, fine.
Oh, what's this? Some coins and
Ackerman doesn't look
crystal
like much of a dancer.
ballroom. That definitely looks like it was the wallet of our victim here. Okay, no, that was the only thing here. And a rope with blood on it.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
Yeah, I think we may have found our culprit. Unless this guy is being framed real hard. Also, I guess we have another newspaper. I haven't found any of these in a while.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them, that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
Wait, you could do that in the war? That seems weird.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to start a fight with gangsters myself either, but I don't know. That's me. Seems like it was just a bad idea from him in the first place, getting involved in all that. I'm not sure I'm getting all of the newspapers though.
What another accommodation?
I feel like I've definitely missed some. But... oh well. Is there anything left for us here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Back to Central Police Station we go.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
And God, this place is confusing. And yeah, we're gonna interrogate that Ackerman.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just...
And let me just tell you, things do not look good for him. He is very, very suspicious right now. What? No. Make your partner drive.
You can drive.
Yeah. Get in and drive me.
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession. We're charged with bump and murder.
We are definitely missing the motive, though. That is the one thing. What would be his motive? Money? Doesn't look like she really had money on her. Why is it strangled with the same rope? I think we need to understand his shoe size as well.
Going this way.
Where is he?
Guy gave his wife a tap. I'd say all's fair in love and war.
Interview room 1?
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Let's ask about his contact.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrellson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
Come on.
You're clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
That seems really weird. What about his motive?
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrellson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
You hate women, Ackerman?
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs. Terrellson?
I ache to put my seed in them. Afterwards, I have no use for them.
This guy is weird. But we didn't find any evidence of sexual abuse on the women, right?
Where were you around 2 a.m. last night?
At the camp.
He's looking away.
You have an alibi? Someone reliable. Someone who will be around on the day of the trial.
Fuck your trial. The capitalist system needs another victim from amongst the masses. So be it.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
I don't know though. This feels weird though. Doesn't seem like he really did it. I don't know. Like we would have found evidence of sexual harm if he had like done as he said.
Down on his luck, I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society, I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrellson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
I really have my doubts though. This just doesn't really feel like a great one. Terrellson's might have justice if Stuart Ackerman is pronounced fit to stand trial. Like, yeah, this just doesn't really feel like a nice end. Like, oh yeah, I'm very convinced that these murders will stop. I definitely think they're going to continue because, I don't know. This guy just didn't quite seem to be it, you know?